There we are. We're live as tonight on the radio, but live right now on Facebook. Anyway, Shannon, let the music play. Talk about a blast in the past, right? Anyways, good morning, 8:41. Got about another 20 seconds. We'll go live on the radio, and we'll start talking here a little bit, okay? We're gonna get wild and crazy here. Well, kind of, sort of. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Let's go live. Here we go. And a 3, and a 2, and a 1. Here we go. Let's go live. Good morning, X-Man, Xavier. Buenos dias, brother. Here we go. There we go, Shannon. Let the music play. Anyways, buenos dias, Double R Radio, 8:42 por la mañana, Monday morning, 9/11/2017. Live on Facebook right now. Be sure to join me live right now and say hello, Mr. Robert Rivas. Hello. Anyways, good morning, shout out to the X-Man. There we are, Xavier Olivares. Good morning, brother. También Jonas Torres. Good morning, Jonas. También El Primo. Rogelio Rivas. Good morning, Primo. También Vic Gonzalez. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Monday morning. And, what I'm going to do right now, good morning, shout out to Rosemary Gomez. Good morning, Rosemary. How about them Cowboys, right? It's those Cowboys, man. That was a boring game. Really, man, I thought it was a boring game. Boring. It was a boring game. Man, crank it up here a little bit. Come on, guys. Let's start scoring here a little bit. And I said, man, if you don't get started, I'm going to start drinking and get drunk and not do the morning show. So anyways, good morning, shout out to Joyce Adragon Rivas, Colorado in the casa. There we go, Nora. Ella, también, good morning, Nora. También Cindy Martinez Hernandez, who lives here in San Antonio, her and her daughter Nikki, but they're in Chicago right now on vacation number 5. There we go, man. They take about 10 vacations a year, man. I wish I could do that. Anyways, I'm going to jump to my question of the day right now because I want to talk about this for a little bit. I really, really do. Let's get to my question of the day. And here we go. Whenever I get to it, there we go. Question of the day. Where were you when you found out what was going on in New York City on that fateful day, 9/11? Where were you when you found out what was going on in New York City? I'm going to be live here for a little bit. If you want to go ahead and post where you were at the time, you can post it right here, and I'll go ahead and announce it live. It's here on not only on the radio, but también on video, live on Facebook. You can do it right now if you like, and I'll go ahead and announce it for you, or you can announce it, or type it in over here on Robert Rivas Internet Radio group page, and put, exactly where were you when 9/11 was going down. Anyways, let me see here. Good morning, shout out to Cynthia Gonzalez Ramirez. Join me from Houston, Texas in the house. I'm going to give y'all, while y'all are kind of trying to type in or do whatever you're going to say, just like I said, I'm going to be live here for a little bit. Go ahead and you can post us your remarks, your comments on where were you when you found out what was going on in 9/11, of course, September 11th, when all hell broke loose in New York City. I'm going to give y'all some facts, some more facts, some really interesting facts about 9/11. Check this out. After 9/11, the Kenya tribesmen donated 14 cows to the U.S. to help with the aftermath. How crazy is that? Isn't that crazy? I just thought to myself, but that's really cool regardless, because it was coming from the heart that they donated from Kenya tribesmen 14 cows to the U.S. That's really cool. That really, really is. Anyway, George Adragon Rivas says, good morning, Robert Rivas. Good morning. Have a fabulous day. Make my day listening to you. Thank you so very much. There we go. Joyce says, you make me laugh every morning, Robert. Well, thank you so very much, Joyce. I try. My jokes aren't appreciated. They're not, man. I say a joke. Nobody appreciates my jokes, man. So I keep on trying and I keep on trying. That's all I can do. Anyways, also another fact about 9/11. On 9/11, when all transport out of the city was shut down, boat owners managed to transport over 500,000 people from Manhattan Island into an amazing act known as 911 boat lift. How crazy was that, right? Also, on September 11th, Officer John Perry was at police headquarters filing his retirement papers when he was notified about the first airplane striking the first tower. He rushed to the scene to assist with rescue operations and was killed when one of the towers collapsed. He was the only off-duty officer killed in 9/11. Mind you, he was filing his retirement papers when all this happened, and he got killed on a collapsing tower. How crazy is that, right? Really, really is. I'm going to say it again. Where were you on question of the day? Where were you when you found out what was going on in New York City on 9/11. You can post it right here, and I'll go ahead and announce it for you, okay? Good morning, shout out to Fino, Junior De Leon. Good morning también. Rodney T. Gonzalez. Buenos dias. Diana Prado también. Good morning. I'm going to give you another fact about 9/11. On 9/11, after the first plane hit the North Tower, people in the South Tower wanted to leave, but were advised by announcement to stay at their desks. Some of those who tried to leave anyway were turned back by security in the building before the exits. About 1,120 of them died. Jeez. Anyways, I'll give you all a couple more here. Another fact about 9/11. During the aftermath of 9/11, search and rescue dogs found so few living people that it caused them great stress because they believed they had failed. Handlers and rescue workers had to regularly hide in the rubble in order to give the rescue dogs a successful find and keep their spirits up. How cool is that, right? It really is. Anyways, like I said, please post where were you when everything was going down on 9/11 in New York City. You can post it on Robert Rivas Internet Radio group page, or you can post it right here live. Let me see here. Let me get on over here a little bit. Let's see what's going on and see if anybody has posted anything. We'll talk about it a little bit here. There we go. There we go. Now, I'm just going to say this. Myself and I was at the Alamo Dome. I was in the basement of the Alamo Dome. I was attending at the Hound Music Awards meeting when everything went down, and I'll never forget that day. Really, man, it was just a crazy day. Let me give you a couple more facts about 9/11. On 9/11, 2 jet fighters took to the air without live ammunition, knowing that to prevent the hijackers from striking their intended targets, the pilots might have to intercept and crash their fighters into the hijacked planes, ejecting at the last minute. Crazy, right? Isn't that crazy? It really is. Anyway, Cindy Martinez Hernandez says, I was at work. I'm going to kind of crank this up here so I can read this. Let me get over here. Wait a minute here. Let me move this here. I know what I can do. I don't know why I'm doing that. Let me get over here. And let me get over here. I can do this the right way. I don't know why I'm fighting like that. Why am I struggling like that, trying to read all this stuff? Here we go. Now we're talking. There we go, man. There we go. Cindy Martinez Hernandez says she was at work. She goes, I worked in a federal building by the airport for an insurance company, was listening to the radio at the time, and they announced it. So we all immediately started looking on internet and talking about it. After a couple of hours, they sent us home. All federal buildings were thought to be under attack. We had no less than 5 bomb threats within a few weeks. Also weird not to see planes coming or going from the airport. That's very true. It really is. Just like I said, it was just craziness. You know, I can't tell you, when I walked out of the Alamo Dome and it was all quiet, downtown was like empty. I mean, I think we were the last people to have left downtown San Antonio because the streets were empty in downtown San Antonio. And really, no lie, I looked up. I don't know what I was looking for. I was maybe looking for, a plane dropping a bomb or a plane hitting one of our buildings. I don't know. I just know that I got very nervous about everything. And it was just a weird, crazy feeling. It really was a scary feeling. And even more so to see all what was going on in New York City, it left you to wonder, where were they going to attack next? And that's true. It really is. Anyways, let's see, where am I at? Let me give you all a couple more facts here about what went down here on 9/11. There we go. An investment bank, which lost 75% of its employees in 9/11, sued American Airlines for negligence in allowing terrorists on board and won $135 million. I knew nothing about that. I knew nothing about that whatsoever. Let's get back to my question, which is, where were you? Where were you when it all went down here on 9/11? Let me see here. Let me get back over here. And there we go. And let me get back here because I got another comment here. And there we go. That's what I wanted to see. Tony Rivas says, good morning, Primo. He says, I was at work at fire station number 40. Don't forget the 343 firefighters that also died that day. And that's true. That's very true. Primo, Tony Rivas, there we go. También, I'm going to give you all a fact. Wagner High School. Okay, we all know about Wagner High School that was named after Karen Wagner, who was one of the people that worked at the Pentagon that got killed. Now, here's a fact. I went to high school with Karen Wagner. This is all true. She was a graduate of 78 Judson High School. So was I. And, well, like I said, we weren't, I'm not going to say we were friends, but we knew each other. Hey, what's up? We had a couple of classes together. But aside from that, I really didn't know the woman that well. But how crazy is that it is that I went to high school with Karen Wagner of Wagner High School. Wagner High School was named after Karen Wagner, who was one of the people that got killed in the Pentagon on 9/11. Crazy stuff, isn't it? It really, really is. Anyways, head on over to Robert Rivas Internet Radio group page right now and answer mi pregunta, por favor. Where were you? Where were you when you found out, when the lowdown was going down on 9/11 in New York City? There we go. Cindy Martinez Hernandez says, I posted a picture of the first responders on my page. Thank you so very much, Cindy. There we go. I tell you what, let's keep it going. You know what? I started my morning show with this song. I feel like I should play it at least a couple more times. Let's do it. Let's do some Alan Jackson. Where were you when the world came to an end? Good morning. Good morning. Be sure and post wherever you were at the time of 9/11. Be sure and post it on Robert Rivas Internet Radio group page, okay? Buenos días.